Hey everyone, welcome back to more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I'm DisturbingPuppet. So today we're continuing to fight against the Tau with everybody. So we're kind of running through different factions. We're up to 3,000 points with the Tyranids. I do have a new Tyranid army here I want to try out, so I'm going to be taking them out against the Tau at 3,000 points. So we're going to fight to the death as per usual in a skirmish. For our Tyranids, we've got one Hive Tyrant. We're running one Turvagon for some heals and spawning some cannon fodder. We've got 4 units of Hive Guard. I think all of them have the upgraded guns. Yeah, so that was kind of a big point expenditure. I'm not sure how that's going to work out. We'll see how it goes. They are fairly short range, but they do hit really hard. We've got one Tyrannifex to draw fire, probably get slaughtered. A couple Exocrines to wipe out some basic stuff. Also running 3 Thornbacks, just because these guys are really good at tearing stuff up at close range if they can make it up close. We can also do a bit of a charge. None of them have the upgraded guns or anything. They're basically just there to charge the enemy and attack. Then we have the maximum number of Tyranid warriors, which is 6. So I think they all have the upgraded rifles on them, so we can do some decent ranged attacks. Yeah. And then just to fill up points, we've got 4 units of Hormagaunts, so just kind of expendable screening units. And of course, we can make some more Termagants and stuff with the Turvagon. So that's kind of the idea. We'll see how it goes. This is very much a kind of an anti-heavy build, so we've got all these Hive Tyrants here to kill vehicles and stuff. You have to get close with them, so we'll see how that goes. They are fairly tough, but not like insanely so. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to take against the Tau Deep Strike Army first. Next time we'll do against the Invisible Force. That has a lot of invisible units in it. Just see how we go. So we've got a commander with upgraded battlesuit and gun, of course. There are 3 Cadre Fireblades in this army. This is an army that I really like to field because it gives me lots of abilities. So we've got the ways to make sure that we can't miss, and then we've got ways to increase the shots of units. So these guys are really effective for their abilities, and they also just do some long-range sniping. We've got the Ethereal for some buffing. There's only 1 stealth battlesuit. Basic gun does have a marker. Idea is to jump in, mark targets, missile them down, that kind of thing. 2 Riptide battlesuits. I think they both have the upgraded gun. Yes, both have upgraded guns, so that makes them a lot stronger. There is 1 Ghost Keel. 2 Hammerhead gunships. Another one have the upgraded guns on them. 2 broadsides for a lot of rockets and missiles, long-range guns, that kind of thing. For things up close, there's the breachers, so these might be a target for us to take out at range. And then 1 unit of fire warriors with the basic guns, so they're not really that big of a threat. The basic guns aren't that great. Yep, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a skirmish to fight to the death as per usual. Like I said, next time we'll try the Invisible Army and see how it goes. I was really surprised at 2,000 points. The Tyranids just really aggressively trashed the Tau, which is not what I was expecting at all. So yeah, that was an interesting kind of twist on things. So we're fighting to the death. Let's make sure we have the right armies. There we go. It's being very slow. Oh, right, we didn't change the point value. That's why it's freaking out. All right. For the Tau. That's the one we want. So I really like this Tau army, fielding it. It's a lot of fun. Don't know how they're going to do. The AI doesn't know how to prioritize targets sometimes, so that's sort of an issue. Let's go Salt Exchange when else I fought on that. It's relatively open, so that should give the Tau a bit of an advantage as well. Let's jump in. So yeah, I'm not sure how, like if we can get the Hive Guard across the field still intact, I can do a lot of really good damage with them. So the question is just going to be, can we do that? They should be a pretty high priority target. I'm not sure how that's going to play out, but we'll see how it goes. Even just picking off a few of them here and there just reduces the amount of damage I can throw out. We do have a little bit of heals, but I don't really want to throw the Turvagon forward. We could do like a Tyrannifex with the Turvagon behind and kind of charge down and keep healing up the Tyrannifex, possibly. That's kind of iffy. So we did lose a decent number of units in the 2,000 point battle playing as Tyranids, but we really just pushed the Tau back like crazy and just slaughtered them super fast. So it was really surprising. We lost some Hormagaunts, and I think I lost 1 unit of Hive Guard. So it wasn't like a huge loss, just kind of the expendable units that you expect. It is a good camera view for you. But yeah, it was just sort of not what I was expecting at all. So here we've got a big open area on this side. We can advance out on the flanks potentially. Just usually most of the fighting's kind of in the center. We'll throw a good chunk of guys in the middle. So we do have those guys that want to charge forward. So we've got the Thornbacks, we've got the Tyrannifex over here. So we could throw the Turvagon forward as well. So I've got 3 Thornbacks. I keep thinking Spineback. Thornback, 1 Tyrannifex. Okay, Tyrannifex. Thornbacks all along there. We'll sort of just charge forward. Hive Tyrant, I think we'll kind of hang out in here area to have some cover to advance on. So we want to have Exocrines with views. So let's go ahead and throw the Exocrines maybe in the second layer, out wide a little bit. Do I want to push forward with the Turvagon as well? I mean, I can do that and try to do some healing as we go. I'll try that. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. We'll throw some Hive Guard in as well, just to mix things up. Just kind of moving people out of the way so I can get stuff in here. Can hang out behind. Let's throw just some Tyranid warriors in there as well. Shift a bit. My Hormigons, a whole bunch there. We want to kind of keep them together. We could send them all off on a flanking mission, potentially, maybe with like one Tyranid warrior, just to give them some synapse connection. It's not the worst idea in the world. It's not the best either, honestly. Let's push you guys forward. Yeah, I mean, that's an interesting idea. We could do that on either flank, potentially. I think there's a bit more room to the right if we wanted to do that, though. But our deployment is a bit further over from where we'd want to go. So it's a possibility, but if we go that way and there's a bunch of stuff, we're kind of screwed. Here, there's some cover we can use to advance on. I feel like if we're going to do that, that's the better side to go for. So yeah, we'll do something kind of like this and just see how we go. Alright, we're in. So again, Reeframaz and myself with the Tyranids. So we are set on our ranged adaptation at the moment. Could switch that if we get close later. Yeah, initially we're going to be shooting probably, so that's fine. We've got the Psychic Scream. Of course, we've got the extra momentum for a couple turns. So let's just go ahead. We'll have these guys that just need to charge, just charge. We're going to worry about anything else later. Yeah, you can get there, that's fine. Okay, can I make a unit now? Do I have to wait? I do have to wait. That's too bad. Okay, I'll keep you off. We'll probably end up putting the Turvagon over there somewhere. Just to kind of hang out until we do something. So over here. Hormigons. Let's be the little skittering horde that we know you want to be. Send out the warriors with you, although they're quite a bit slower, so something we'll have to keep in mind. We're not going to see anything here initially, although, well, if I push up really far, like we go here, we might see something. Let me just move to here. It's unlikely anything's going to come far enough forward that I'm going to see, but I'll go ahead and drop an Overwatch rather than hang out in the open here. I think that's the better call. Push it out to like maximum range just in case we spot anything. I might as well push on up with you guys. Okay, we can get you in. So let's run amok. Bit of a gap developing here, which I'm not a fan of. We'll just fill in with the Synapse creatures, all our Tyranid warriors. Keeping them towards the back is a bit different than what I would usually like to do, but we can keep some bonuses and stuff going that way. Keep them in the fight longer so they can take stuff down later. Generally quite good. I wish I could have more Tyranid warriors, pretty much always. We'll have a couple here hang out. We'll have the other two just kind of fill into the swarm there. pushing the range out a little bit. We're not likely to see anything, so I don't think it's going to matter. Just hang out and cover. We'll just do an auto overwatch here because nothing's really going to show up that's going to matter. We've got a bunch of guys here with actions still. Just auto overwatch, it's fine. Not a big deal. And somehow they have vision, so they're firing a missile off, and they actually hit. Another missile coming in. Okay. Not nice. Not nice. But those are the missiles done. So they do need vision to see, and so when I'm playing, like, you don't have vision from there unless you push somebody forward who's actually spotting for you. So I don't know how they have vision there to actually fire those shots. I feel like the vision rules don't apply to the AI sometimes. Mainly noticing it playing against the Tau when they do stuff like that. So they'll take some long-range pot shots and just like, what? And then their accuracy seems to be quite good, and when you are playing those guys, if you don't mark a target, like, it's kind of pointless to shoot at long range. So you took a good hit. We can do a little healing. 50 health. Alright, let's go ahead and heal Tyranids a bit. Enjoy that. We'll set up to, like, heal the Hive Tyrant probably. So we'll just kind of hang out here for the moment. So we saw that they were really far back. How far up can you guys get? Let's make a bit of an opening. I'd like to keep them all kind of together with the Tyranid warriors. We could push like really hard, potentially, but I think we'll just have these guys as a bit of a surprise, although AI can probably see them. Like, they have mystery AI vision and can see everything. Doesn't matter where it is. Let's just throw some guys forward. Yeah, we're just going to kind of hang out here on the edge, see if we can make use. We'll try to push forward a bit more next turn. So here. Let's run on up, see what we can see. Okay, got an ethereal out front. That is absolutely bonkers. Because an ethereal is a primary target for me to want to kill. The Kedra Fireblades aren't too bad. They do have good abilities. But the ethereal for sure needs to die. So we can prioritize that. Don't know if I'm going to have a shot here, but let's see if we can shoot with the Exocrines, potentially at the ethereal. Is that out of range? That is out of range. That's too bad. 7s are optimal. Push a little further. So if we can advance up, we can move you further in. So yeah, let's just run. Cross that distance. Bring you up. Also kind of moving over so we can sort of angle shots back this way, because that's probably where most of them are. So again, we're barely in range. Give this a shot. I'm going to go ahead and try just to potentially land a shot. 1 in 3. Okay. Not a surprise we missed there. Terrain effects, take the middle. Take the side. So with these big guys up front, it should make it harder for them to see to shoot past at any targets if they wanted to do that. Could send you up. Try to tag the ethereal. I see from here. I'm trying to use this as cover in cases of the stuff in this area to just avoid having my Hive Tyrant get nuked. What's my shot chance? 45%. I can shoot a couple times. I've got 3 movement left. But if I use 2, then I don't have enough to like get back behind the front line. Let me just take a couple shots just to see.
They test my resolve.
Should poison you. Okay, got 1 hit, so I'm actually relatively happy with that. Got the poison working for us. Let's just kind of hang out around the corner. I'm not sure how much cover that actually really gives me in practice. I'm just going to have the Turvagon stay there. Oh, I should have moved the Tyranid warriors up. We could have gotten an accuracy bonus there. Do I want to overwatch? What's your guys' range? 5 is max. Nah, just... Let's just try to get these guys over in numbers. I'm gonna have one of you hang out over there. Shouldn't really matter. They could jump some stuff in at me though, so whatever, just overwatch. We'll just kind of come up and overwatch from the back here. Yeah, I don't know if they were connected synaptically to anything when they shot. I should have moved somebody over to help out with that, give them some accuracy bonuses. Might lose something. I mean, we're very likely to lose something up front here, just the amount of fire that they can throw at us. Let's go from cover to cover, just hop on over, we'll keep an eye that way. Push it out a little further. Okay, so it just leaves these guys and the Turvagon. That's fine. I am being pretty aggressive here, pushing forward. We'll see how well that goes. Could be the extra health or evasion. I've got all of the... Crap, what are these guys called? Fire something or other, I don't know. The characters are all up front, which is really weird. It's a very odd decision to make. Okay, broadside, absolutely wrecking him. Okay, yeah, it's just that quick. The two broadsides bringing in fire. They actually both shot at the same target, which is a little surprising for the AI. They are pretty good at long range, wanting to shoot us. They're giving each other bonuses, maybe? I'm not sure if it's automatic hits or increasing the amount of shots they can take.
We can take it.
Tank, that's a big problem. To take a good chunk of damage there. Missed quite a few shots there, still did some good damage on it. Tiny bit of damage to the tank, not much. Big battle suits coming on in. Yeah, I think we probably want to take the tank as a priority over the battle suit. Oh, we got the other one there. That's not good for us. It's pushing in awfully close to get that secondary shot off. Or are you just not going to use the secondary shot? Interesting that they actually went on that side too. Okay, who are you going to shoot at? That's what I thought. Didn't overcharge the guns on the Riptides before shooting, which is a little surprising. Really focusing on our big guy there. Somehow still alive. There's the poison hit. How's your health? Yeah, pretty low. I still probably want to heal the Hive Guard first. So we did lose one of our Thornbacks. So we'll just charge in and just try to wreck them up here. Interesting that we had the other tank on this side. So what we want to do... How far up can we get? Yes, absolutely surround this thing. We do want to be adjacent with the Hormigons to each other. How far can you guys move? Still attack. You can get to there. Okay. Yeah, if you go there... You go there. You go there. I'll bring you up. I can't get close enough to attack in close combat, which is unfortunate. But I can shoot and do some damage. Not a lot, though. And we'll just try to swarm this thing up close.
Taking fire! We can take it!
Damage estimates 6 to 8. We can charge with some extra armor piercing, so let's do that. I said let's do that. There we go. Just not liking the positioning there. 52, not too bad. This thing's got a lot of health, but it also can't really shoot at anything close up. Why is it being so weird here? There we go. Jump him. You can see we're getting 70% extra damage, extra momentum, accuracy, and evasion. I've also blocked him from moving past. He might be able to just angle out that direction. Of course, if we kill him and he blows up, he's going to kill all these harm units. Nice hit there, over 100 damage. So I actually have you pretty wrecked. Although if you blow up, you're going to kill all my little guys. So it's something to kind of keep in mind. But he's got minimum range on his big guns, so he's probably just going to try to get away, but he might just back up this direction. Alright, so my Exocrines, if we're going to shoot, we probably want to nuke infantry stuff. We could try to pick off little characters, maybe, like the Ethereal. So they've got like the health bonus, the little blue shield there. They might have the evasion buff from the Ethereal as well. So I think we probably want to prioritize the Ethereal. So you're actually already at optimal range. I can't miss the Cadre Fireblade. Ethereal 68. So I do have to move up a bit to take a shot at the Ethereal. I think that's worth it. We could cycle out. We've got movement left, yeah. Let's bring the Tyranid warriors up. So do we have 100%? Yes. Can't kill him. Best case scenario, you've got 1 health left.
Your rejection of the greater good
Decent hit.
will
Just
be
get out of the
your
way.
undoing.
Hang out behind some cover. These guys are really good at killing off infantry units, so we might want to do that eventually against like the breachers and stuff. Squads, not necessarily characters. Let's go for a shot there. So can't miss. He's dead. So that's an important character out of the way. Now's the hard part. We do have a whole lot of Hive Guard. Do we want to shoot with the Hive Guard first before we go into base-to-base contact? Yes. Unfortunately, moving these guys forward is going to make our shots not great. So we're going to move in because I'm pretty sure the range for these guns is 3, the optimal range. Yeah. So it looks like I've got better shots against the battle suit than I do against the tank. 85%, 100%. I am connected synaptically, so we're good on that. Still 85%. I'm going to go for the Hammerhead.
Taking fire!
Okay, huge chunk of damage there. Very, very nice. I'm going to cycle back out. Although, actually, let's go there. The closer we are to the enemy, then, because they're Tau, the better off we probably are. So I probably don't want to move back too far because they're going to be really good at shooting me at range. Okay.
All systems operational.
Immediately take him out. Very, very nice. I feel like this army, this Tyranid army, is kind of what you need to fight the Tau. Anything else could be a bit of a problem. Just go there. Just having the Hive Guard is something you sort of need to fight them just because they are so strong and have so many armored units. So kind of get down here, a little bit of a ground view at things. Can't even see the top of this guy. Can't miss. Very nice. Good chunk of damage. Cycle you out. Got one more Hive Guard we can throw in there. Then we're going to charge in.
Shield holding.
200. Oh, you're so close to being dead. I wonder if I can kill you with a Tyranid Warrior. Possibly. Got so little health left that I think, because we've got the upgraded guns, I might be able to do enough damage. Yeah, potentially we get a kill here.
All systems operational.
Go, nice. Get the extra action point as well. Explosion hurts the Cadre Fireblade. Let's go ahead and shoot him as well with the extra action point. Good damage. Let's get out of the way. We'll just kind of cycle in. I think we'll just shoot these guys up before I charge, because then we can maybe charge the battlesuit back there. The commander is dangerous because he's got flamers. There's a ghost keel somewhere that also has flamers, so that is a problem. Get you up. Get you up. Yeah, let's just cycle through here. Take the shot. Actions for us. On to the next one. Under fire. So I haven't even jumped in with my Hive Tyrant to do anything. You've got no movement, so the rest of the shots are not going to be as good at the Fireblade. 63%. I'll take it anyway. What else am I going to do? Yeah, that's why you don't throw these characters up front. These guys aren't super tough or anything, so it's kind of weird having these Cadre Fireblades. What you want is the Hammerheads and the Riptides as your front line, preferably with the extra health and evasion buffs from the Ethereal. Instead, they sent a bunch of characters out front who are much weaker, have way less armor, have less health. I mean, they did put one Riptide in one tank. If I didn't have all of these Hive Guard, this would have been a much more difficult thing to kind of deal with the Hammerhead and the Battlesuit. I might have been able to kill one, but probably not both if I didn't have those Hive Guard there. Nothing else in range. I do have another action. I'll just Overwatch, I guess. Already acted, so we'll just have you guys. Does it only cost one action to heal? Yes. So let's go in here. Oh, I can actually make some termagants as well. Let's go heal on the Hive Tyrant. Enjoy. And I'll go ahead and make some termagants. Okay, you're absolutely expendable. Just move up and look around a little bit. Yeah, I don't think there's much over there. Unfortunately, they're the basic ones. They just have the basic guns as well, so they do suck. They're just kind of extra cannon fodder. Alright, come on in. Can't do much anything else. Another Overwatch. And And we've got the path clear here, so I mean, you're basically looking at a never-ending swarm of death coming your way. Did flatten one guy, but it's like, yeah, the charge is not really blunted. If the Hive Guard, yeah, like I said, if the Hive Guard weren't here, if I didn't have them included, then I probably could have taken out the tank. I'd still have the mech here. We would have had to do most of the damage with the Thornbacks and the Tyrannifex charging in just to do damage. So I think we could have taken out the tank. We'd have taken some damage in return. But yeah, having the Hive Guard, I mean, they're DLC units, so I kind of feel a little bad using them, but they're really cool, and I don't get to use them that often, so I kind of wanted to build a bit of a more tougher army for 3,000 points, which is why I decided. But hey, no matter what I do, people will get grumpy about whatever army I choose to use. It's just kind of the way people are. So if I charge, 5 armor piercing, my regular attack is better than that. Yeah. Of course, there's that tank over there. Let's just charge on into you. And get shot at by the commander a little bit. Maybe not, just a little bit. So there's one more Cadre Fireblade. There's the Breachers, Fire Warriors. There's another Breacher unit somewhere, and there's that Ghost Keel somewhere. Go for the smack.
Is that all?
Okay, 86 damage. Yeah, I can't really spray multiple guys here with my ability. Oh, okay, can see the broadsides. So yeah, there's still a Breacher and a Ghost Keel unaccounted for. Oh, there's the Breacher. So yeah, Ghost Keel. Could be over here somewhere, which actually would be bad because the Flamers could just wreck these Hormagaunts really quickly, but we did trash the tank pretty good. Still have our Hive Tyrant as well. My Tyrannifex is going to die here pretty quickly. The Breachers are dangerous. We could spray them down pretty good. But the Riptide is more of a threat. But then I can't charge with you. I could charge into, like, these guys, though. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. We'll double team. Good shot again. Go for it.
Is that all?
Okay, 85. Not a ton, but, you know, it helps whittle them down. Let's come on up. The Breachers are really nasty. Like, if they're overwatched, they would do a ton of damage to me as I walked in. I'd probably be dead before I could do anything. But the AI often just doesn't, so whatever. Spraying them is probably going to be the better option. I don't have any movement to spend, so this doesn't do anything. So the Acid Spray, 60 to 80 damage. Yeah, it might just nuke the whole squad. There we go. One dead Breacher squad. But yeah, if they were overwatched, I'm hurt enough. The shots just would have killed me moving in there. So it wasn't, you know, it's a little bit risky to do that, but what else am I going to do with a hurt Tyrannifex? He's a nice distraction. If we could have, like, the big battle suits in the back, the broadsides target him, that's probably ideal. Because he's already hurt, like, what's the point? Now, I could jump in and start smacking stuff up close with my Hive Tyrant. I do have a command point. I think my one... Yeah, that's pretty crappy. We want to wait for the second or third. Fortunately... So I could come out here and smack the crap out of stuff, but then my Hive Tyrant is actually in a lot of trouble. The broadsides would probably target him over anything else. I mean, they might still prioritize the wounded target. I could just move up and take some shots somewhere that's safe and then kind of fly away. That's probably what I'm going to do. Let's at least try to tag the other Cadre Fireblade to get some poison going.
Under fire.
Okay, so we've got you nice and poisoned. The commander counts as mechanical, so I can't poison him. Same with the other mechs and stuff. Only, like, living targets. So he's got enough armor and stuff on him. He doesn't count as being just a regular fleshy target. Could do some damage to him. We could pound this guy again. Do a little bit to the Riptide. Yeah, I'm going to keep my Hive Tyrant back, because I'm also healing. I've got a little bit of heal coming in. Let's nail the Riptide for a little bit of damage.
Shield holding.
Okay, that was way less than an estimate had said when I looked at that. I'm going to fly back around the corner, so I can heal up. And then if all these front guys die, we'll just push in with everybody else, which will crush most of what's left. Then we're just kind of dealing with these guys. We're just going to back off and fight as they retreat. That's it for actions. Pretty good. I'm actually a bit surprised we're able to deal with things pretty well. We got some decent damage on the Riptide. I'd like to get more. I was hoping we'd do more with 2 Thornbacks hitting him. But he did have the extra health up beforehand as a shield. So, what do you expect? He can't do anything up close as well, so he's going to have to back off to shoot. But he could bring the commander up and try to flame him or something. Honestly surprised they did that much damage. I think there's a stealth suit somewhere. They marked... Commander is charging ahead like a maniac. We do have a few overwatches. He's going to try to burn the Hive Guard, maybe? It's a very ballsy move with the commander there. He's not going to survive it. Might do some damage in the meantime, though. Oh no, he called in missile strikes. Alright. Interesting. He should have an action left. Goes for working on the Tyrannifex. Okay, survive that. Okay, there's those invisible guys. Didn't take me down. Tyrannifex is doing a really good job absorbing fire. He's trying to get away. Can we kill him just from him trying to leave? I don't remember how much damage he has left that he can take. If he blows up right in front of us, though, it's going to be bad. Missed a lot of their attacks. One more. Nope. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, a few of them survived in most of the squads. Yeah, the tank was kind of stuck. It has minimum range in ult weapon, so it has to back off, or just stay there and die. Like, those are your options. Okay, that's what you should have done first, because that probably would have killed the Tyrannifex all by itself. Rockets incoming. Probably wipe squad there. They're just armor guns, nobody cares. Okay, I went for a Tyranid Warrior. Interesting choice. I would have thought the Hive Guard would be the priority. Breachers are going to come in and wreck another squad. They're awesome shotguns that they've got. Oh, and there's the Flamer, so we do have a Ghost Keel over here as well. So we did have a decent force over here. The Ghost Keel, tank, and some Breachers. He's going to try to get away. We'll have a couple attacks. He's got enough health, he can just kind of eat it. Be fine.
All systems operational.
Didn't do anywhere near as much damage. Pretty inaccurate, but still landed a couple shots there. And running away. Bravely running away. Well, I mean, I thought I would have way more stuff get killed there. So I knew the Tyrannifex would die, but I kind of thought at least one, if not both, Thornbacks would also eat it. The commander running in here is pretty crazy. He did call the missile strikes, which did some damage. I think he should have probably burned, maybe even twice there to take us out. Would have been the better option. So, this is a bit of an issue over here. I think we'll go for the breachers. I can't do a ton to the Ghost Keel. The Ghost Keel can fight back in close combat, also has flamers, so that's really bad. We're gonna go into like close combat range here. I'm gonna soften up with the Hormagaunts, I think. And we might as well jump back in. Do a little damage. Let's go ahead and look that away. Now, if we can kill a bunch of stuff with the warriors, we can get additional actions. I mean, we'll get at least one additional action if I can kill a decent number of guys. Well, it's a chance. We'll get at least one. There we go. Get the melee damage buff, so that should wipe you guys out.
You will not best me.
So if I could get like the momentum enough, we could also get another action potentially, but not this time. We're not close enough. Do I want to go toe-to-toe with you? He's got flamers, and so I can't really back away to a place that's safe. I can make it so he's got to choose flame one or the other. If I go close combat, he'll flame. He could flame us anyway, or punch, depending on which is going to do more damage. I'm going to sacrifice the Hormagaunts here, hopefully, to keep these guys in full health, and then we can kind of run in and smack him on our turn. That's kind of the idea. So the Hormagaunts keep him busy, he'll flame them, use his action that way. How are you doing health-wise? Still over 200 health, which is a lot. I don't think I can reach even with you guys. If we run up, well, yeah, we should be able to get shots. They might not be good shots, but we could try to get shots. Alright. That's something. So, I mean, this is as far as I can move anyway. Let me see what I can see from here. And I might want to move a Synapse creature up to get increased accuracy. I'm at 34%. Let's just move some Tyranid warriors up as well. We could maybe take some shots out there, if nothing else. Okay, so now we've got 20% accuracy. 50-50, yeah, sure, go for it. Nothing. So I think we missed all of them, or the ones that hit were just deflected by the shield. We can just do that a few times. %.
Shield holding.
I mean, eventually you're going to land some hits, so yeah, that's quite good. You guys can actually get into pretty much optimal range, but there is some stuff in the way. Yeah, take a look here. Look at all of this mess. Yeah, just absolutely trashing these guys, surprisingly. Almost feel bad. 85%, look at that. Okay, so much for you. I'm gonna hold off on moving there. We got a surge too. I mean, might as well just shoot you then.
I will not break.
Good big chunk of damage to the commander. These guys are more beaten up. I don't have great targets. We could just shoot you. Let's just kill the commander. Alright, take him down. We've got Surge as well. Let's move on up. We'll take a shot maybe at the stealth battlesuits. %59% is pretty awful. I don't have any synapse creatures nearby? I guess not. Too far away. Well, we can fix that. There. Just bring a few up so we can get a tiny bit of a bonus. Not that it's going to make much difference. Yeah, well, it made a decent difference. 76% now on the stealth battle suits. Okay. Yeah, we get extra bonuses for attacking vehicles with these guys, the weapons. So we're not really getting a huge bonus on our attacks there. Don't want to heal anybody. Probably should have thought of that before moving everyone away. Those guys are a bit trashed, but they're fine. I'm almost back to full health. We could get my Hive Tyrant back to full health and then just charge him in like a maniac. I think that's what I'm going to do. Also get the melee damage, so maybe we can charge in and attack something up close. I don't know if I can even get a shot off here, but you guys are a distraction and you're free, so why not? Nope. Yeah, you know what? Just run at the enemy. Just be a distraction. Alright. So what I want to do, if possible, can I find an okay shot? Not seeing good shots on these guys at all. And out there are pretty crappy shots as well. You're just fire warriors, though. You're not a big deal. The stealth battlesuits are a bit more of a danger. So from here, 3 times, I've got plus 30% accuracy. I can't see you at all. That's a bunch of crap. Move up. Still have 3. 64%. Alright, let's give it a try. And we're going to go with the plasmic buildup. A little bit of extra damage, splash, if I can land the shot.
Weapon spotted.
Okay, we do a decent chunk of damage, knock them on their butt, killed one, actually got a surge there. Nice. So you have all these Tyranid warriors. I'm so used to like so many of my Tyranid warriors getting wiped out so fast that I don't often get a lot of the connected bonuses. Like the extra momentum gain is pretty amazing. Because usually they just get slaughtered. But I've got other things that are kind of absorbing those attacks. 59, 84, 68. Let's go for the Cadre Fireblade, even though the chance isn't that great. Okay. He has a free shot. Alright, so you... Then... Okay, we're still connected in the back. I don't have extra movement, but we could still do this so that it does damage to everybody in a squad. Yeah, the only one I've got a shot at's there. I might as well. Let's go for these guys, see if we can just trash the squad. Not that they're a big threat or anything. Nice. Instantly dead. Alright, so we still have you guys, so we can go charging into units and doing some damage. I could... I can't attack around the corner. I could battering ram you. No, I can't, because there's no path. That's disappointing. Can I battering ram you? No, I can't. Battering ram you. Why not? God, the entire ground shakes. You're not even that big.
The enemy has closed in.
Okay, good chunk of damage. Okay positioning as well. I still have a bunch of Tyranid warriors I can do actions with as well. Does this hit everybody? To the final target. We might only hit one guy. I'm not sure if it'll hit everybody or not. I'm gonna go ahead and charge and see. Does that hit more than one, or does that hit everybody? Well, that hit everybody. So much for you. Charge on ahead. Keep you tied up. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, this is going fantastically well. Can I reach anything in close combat? No. So even though I have that extra damage bonus. I mean, we could come out and try to help. I don't think I've got an angle out there, though. Let's just come on out here. Kill the Cadre Fireblade. I am kind of exposing myself a bit. Please die. Okay, excellent job. Now, who's close? Sure, let's go extra momentum instead. I don't know if it's actually going to give anybody an extra action, but it's fun. And let's keep moving in. I have movement left. I don't. Look that way. Look that way. Okay, you don't have any movement. You don't have any movement. Just looking to see if anyone has any actions or movement left anywhere. I know I've got Tyranid warriors that can potentially. Everything's out of range for you. That's too bad. So, yeah, just run forward. Same thing here. Turvagon. Let's go around this side. All our movement's used up there. Apparently we have a shot there, 64%, which is pretty surprising. 78% on the Ghost Keel. Let's work on the Ghost Keel a bit here.
The enemy has me in their sights.
76, yeah, that's all we can do, so shoot.
Enough of this. Enough of this.
Very little damage there. A lot of terrain and stuff in the way. Is that everybody? Oh, we've got another warrior squad back here, just kind of hanging out. I don't know that I can see back here. Take a look. 41%, yeah, I mean, what else am I going to do? Some pillars and stuff here, and then the corner, so pretty good cover there. Alright, that's it. We have really trashed most of them. The Ghost Keel here, still kill off the Hormigons probably. But yeah, just having these guys in the back, like, just doomed. Keep running back, firing rockets at me and sniping a little bit. I think they can do rockets and snipe at the same time, but then they've got a cooldown on the rockets. And I think it was only 2 or 3 shots with the rockets. Ooh, that's not nice. Just nuked a Tyranid warrior. Might do the same thing. Nope. Well, might have gone for Tyranid warriors there and just missed. Flame? Why in the world? Okay, you've got a fist that would have hit everybody in the squad. You've got flamers that would hit everyone in the squad. Why would you fire up your, like, melt-a-beam that hits one target when you've got a little crappy swarm like that? That's not even that big of a threat, but you can just kind of get rid of them and then you can kind of do whatever you want. Why would you do that? That is an incredibly weird decision. Such an odd choice. Okay. Hormagaunts. I mean, I guess if I attack him, he's going to counterattack me and kill me, so... Like, he doesn't care if I attack him, I guess. But still. Is he not? Yeah, I guess he doesn't get to respond if we jump in on him. Alright, sure. My 2 Tyranid warriors. Because the way he's facing, it looks like I can just kind of freely get in here behind him, or he can't react. And we can claw the crap out of him with our big old blades.
Enough of this.
Not as much damage as I was hoping, gotta say. And then I'm gonna move away. Doesn't mean he can't burn me or kill me with the Melta. Just means he's got to make difficult choices. Alright. I think we want Hive Guard. Is there a spot that I can get over here? And we can take that. That's a crummy shot. Like, it's all crummy shots, it looks like. But I do have a bunch of Synapse creatures here, so I should have some extra bonus accuracy. Yeah, 80%. Let's go for it. Alright, so much for you. I didn't think we'd just nuke him like that immediately. Did wipe out my Hormagaunts. Nobody cares. They're just Hormagaunts. Yeah, that's nuts. Okay. Turn around then. Let's run like maniacs to possibly be a distraction. I think that's all that's left of these 2 broadsides back here. We were just absolutely screwed. I can reach you, barely, so I will do that. Go for the attack. They don't really have any way to fight back up close. They'll just kind of club me with their gun. The heck was that? Crushing bulk. Is that new? No, I guess they did have this. It's so rare to have them attacked in close combat. We did actually do a little counterattack there. So he's so big, I guess. You run that away. Mr. Hive Tyrant. Yeah, let's just jump this guy and just start beating on him. He will counterattack me a little bit. Which is unfortunate. But I should be able to kill him within 2 attacks. It will blow up in my face, though, into the counterattacks. I mean, that looked like it missed. Yeah, that missed. I was waiting for him to blow up, but I guess they don't blow up. Sure. Super close, like 1 point away from having momentum, and I could go in and get another smack or a shot off or something. Alright, well I guess we're just going to charge ahead with everybody. We can try to have the Exocrines... I don't think we're going to get in range. We can try to take shots. Interesting, interesting. Alright. You've done your duty. Don't know that we can get in range. Yeah, we're out of range. Let's just run. So all the Hive Guard... just run like maniacs on up. Leaving the Tyranid warriors who have the extra accuracy, potentially, if we're in range. I don't think we are, though. Yeah, even moving up max, still out of range. Alright. Just charge them on ahead, and then we'll have everybody else run. So I'm not going to be in range of anything, so why worry about it? Yeah, I mean, we have lost units, but this has been way more of a slaughter than I expected. I almost forgot about my Turvagon. I don't know that, like, the healing has been nice. I will say that. Is it worth the point value? I'm not sure. The Termagants aren't worth the point value. They're just pathetic and useless, but could be a distraction and avoid, like, if they get shot, something else that's important doesn't get shot, so yeah, maybe they're worth it. Rockets away. It's more damage than I expected, actually. Up for a shot at somebody. Alright, one more Tyranid warrior down. Seems like it's really prioritizing the Tyranid warriors. Well, while I'm here, I don't really want to make this take forever. Ah, you can't reach. If I charge? Yeah, we can hit you if I charge. Go for it. Coming!
The enemy
Smack.
resists.
Okay, looks like he's got a surge he didn't use. Can you get up there? Yeah, we could just do a regular attack, or I could charge. The regular attack does have more armor piercing. So, let's just do a regular attack with you. Then my Hive Tyrant could probably finish you off.
Obstruction detected.
Damage. Nice. Counterattack dropped him. He goes down like a champ. I will give him credit. Taking some stuff out as he dies in a hopeless situation. But I can fly behind you where you can't even counterattack and then tear you apart. So that's how we're going to end it. Death. Alright, that was better than I expected, actually. So I did lose a decent number of stuff. So we lost 2 Thornbacks out of 3, but that's kind of expected. They're sort of charging out front. We lost the Tyrannifex, same kind of thing. Like, their job is to run out front, kill stuff, and absorb attacks. And then we lost a bunch of Hormigons. So I feel like that's, for the Tyranids, that is 100% acceptable losses. I didn't lose any warrior squads. Didn't lose any Hive Guard, even though a few of them got beaten up. So yeah, that's nuts. Like, that went really, really well. I think part of it is we were able to really counteract my left flank action that they tried with the forces there, and we're able to kind of deal with that hammerhead right away before it could really do much. If I hadn't really put anything out there, like if we'd gone searching out on the right, we wouldn't have run into anything and wouldn't have been able to contribute, and that tank would have been a big problem coming up on the left and then shooting into my flank. And then having the Ghost Keel and the Breachers there as well to kind of help out to push a little bit would have been a bit of a problem. So we actually had a pretty good game plan for dealing with the situation. The Hive Guard did a really good job taking out vehicles. So it kind of depends on the army you're fighting, right? So the Hive Guard get all these bonuses against vehicles. That doesn't count against like big fleshy stuff. So demons don't count, other Tyranids don't count. So they may not be that good, but against the future Imperial Guard forces that are going to have lots of tanks, that's going to be really good. Against the Tau, that's really good. Against the Necrons, that's generally going to be pretty good. So having a bunch of Hive Guard is nice. The other alternative army is just, have a bunch of Tyranid warriors, have a bunch of chaff, I guess, other than that, because you don't have much else. The Thornbacks are just good generally, so have the maximum Thornbacks, which might even be 3. Maybe grab another Hive Tyrant, possibly, instead of the Hive Guard, something like that. But yeah, I'm definitely pretty happy with the way the army shook out there and the way things went. So next time we try against the Invisible Army, and we'll go on the big open map to give them even more of an advantage, just to see how the AI will do. But yeah, I mean, I didn't come through unscathed. There's all those losses, but in my mind, and as far as the Tyranids would be concerned, that's 100% acceptable. So it's kind of like the Orcs. Yeah, a bunch of Gretchen and boys died. Yeah, whatever. Nobody cares. Same kind of thing here, but even more so for the Tyranids. All right, this has been more Warhammer 40,000 Battlesector. I've been Disturbing Puppet. Thanks for coming by. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Until then, have a good one.